entering a world of realization in exact infinite balance.
Infinite balance, giving you that energy from the cosmos to your centers flows. Up here right now in Good Life Fitness once again. That's the good thing about coming here early in the morning. Came here about 4 a.m. doing my workouts. Right now, finishing up my stretches and all them something sitting, and all them sitting there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, while doing that, I'm just thinking about being your highest version and loving yourself before loving someone else. It seems like in today's society, everyone wants to jump quick into a relationship. And for the most part, for the people then that go quick into it, bad things happen, whether it's breakup, divorce, trauma, and lots of trauma. Believe you me know what me I talk about when it comes to that. Me, myself, was in a toxic relationship, you know? Have you ever seen the movie What's Love Got to Do with It? With, I forget the actress name now. Ooh, tip of my tongue. But the husband or whatnot was played by Lawrence Fishburne. I'm sure you know if you look up the movie, you can't do it. For me, it was more the opposite. Where I was getting the grunt of it. And me as a man, I'm not going to hit a woman. In fact, I believe no man should put their hand on a woman and no woman should put their hand on a man. If things don't work out, they first split up. And that's the way I feel about it. So the toxic relationship that I was in ended on a good note, but unfortunately, not really a good note. Because through all the stress and everything from the physical and mental abuse I was getting from my particular mate, she was getting the stress from herself from expressing her stress. And unfortunately, she passed on into another realm. But me saying that, and then that gets end badly, because I think in another video what I said, it started off good, it ended off good, but the middle was all mushy. And it was my wife at the time, and at one point, through all the trauma, I was just about to leave, and then she started having some issues with her eyes, which ended up being a tumor on her brainstem, unoperable. She ended up, after the diagnosis, she ended up living out at least a year and a half. But from when the system started, she probably 2 years and 6 months, about that time. She started having symptoms in May of 2022. But near the end, we had a long discussion, and she did apologize for everything that happened. She did say that she loved me, and she did say that she wants me to be happy, find some happiness, and be my highest version of myself, and to find someone who would love me for me. So it did end up on a good note, but it was just too bad. The middle was just too mushy. And to be honest, if she never had all that right now, all the cancer situation, we would have left her back in 2022. But after that part, I more stayed with her. Like I loved her, but I was not in love with her. I more stayed with her out of loyalty from that point on, because me as a man, I'm not gonna leave a woman who have cancer. That's not me personally. I'm gonna stick the ground out. I'm gonna do my best to make that person feel as comfortable and basically fight it. Now, you know, we'll go across what we're going to talk about, but more or less we're talking about find this here, your highest version, and don't just jump into a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship. There's a term that's going out right now, which is dating yourself, which in my case, me I do. Like even right now, as I'm doing this video, me I date myself. Me I bring myself to the gym, me I exercise with myself, me I enjoy myself with everything that I enjoy in life. Living the highest version, me not worry about nothing, you know? And this is what I highly encourage people out there to do, to find their highest version. Don't jump into a relationship. Love yourself before you love somebody else, because you yourself know exactly what you like, what you dislike. And through that, through finding out your true version of yourself, your true highest version of yourself, if you choose to go upon a relationship and find that, you know, that so-called soulmate, well, not really soulmate, I say twin flame, because soulmate don't really have a match. For me, it's like the less compromise you make, the better it is in a relationship. And me believe say twin flame is probably the less compromise you have. It's like you instantly know each other, you instantly know what each other like, what each other dislike. So if someone that do something, there's no compromise, very little compromise. But anyways, find that woman, find that man. Or if a woman looks for a woman, find that woman. If you're a man looking for a man, find that man, and just have fun. We're on this realm for most part for a speckle. And if you want to live long, everlasting youth, the first thing is happiness. That's the very first thing. Happiness, 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 happiness. Then from there, it trickles down. And no matter if you're a raw vegan, no matter if you're a vegan, and no matter if you're a vegetarian, or what's the new thing, pescatarian or something like that, or all meat, or omnivore, or anything like that. If there's stress in your life, the stress is going to come to you anywhere, and it's going to just dwindle down. And me know that, seeing that, just looking around life, like, I'm seeing people, and when I look at them, they'll tell me that, I don't know, they're in their mid-40s. But when we look at them, they look a lot older. Then when we dwell down and dig down deep, we can see why they're looking older, because of the stress they have in their life. And the people, the opposite of the people, the one that have less stress, when you see the age, when you hear about the age they are, they look a lot younger. And from what I know, is the people that are like single, way up into their 40s, early 50s, and them loving themselves. They're single, but they're loving themselves. And when you see them, you swear that they look like them 30 or maybe mid-30s, because they just don't have that stress in their life. And again, some people seem like subconsciously they just want that stress. They're willing to compromise, or they're willing to go into a relationship just for the case of they don't want to be alone. We hear that a lot of times from people. It goes, this is just how it is. You grow up, you get married, you have kids, and whatever happens, happens. There's always gonna, like, always going to be stressed. Someone's always going to be happy. Someone's always going to be sad. And they really believe in that. And for them, people, them, to each their own. But for me personally, and just from the research I go through, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring happiness into this so-called, not even so-called, this matrix. Because whatever you think inside here, it'll come out, I guess, in real life, if you truly, truly believe in them someday. Could be just anything in life. Just, you know, if you just want to dance up a storm, you know, make joke them, you know, watch whatever TV you want. You could be a grown man and still watching Bugs Bunny cartoons. Like, me learned a lot when my wife passed away. When it comes to just living the highest version of yourself. You can still be spiritual and still watch the Bugs Bunny cartoons, you know? You can still be spiritual and still like watching certain type of movie then. Even if it goes to like the thriller and in the horror them. Even though for the most part, I know say when you look at that type of movie, then that negative energy does consume within you. For me myself, it's like a natural evolution of being the highest version of yourself, you know? And everyone has their own paths. Everyone has their own likes and dislikes. And everyone just has their own thing that they're doing as opposed to what other people them are doing. Even me myself, I'm not gonna judge nobody really. Them a do what them a do, me I do what me I do. And I think that if there's a lot more of that in life, even generally, this earth as we see it right now would cease to exist because there'll be a lot more happiness, a lot more peace, a lot more cooperation. Even social media right now, just going through and seeing so-called, like, I guess you would say beefs. A lot of people's taking this social media thing a lot more serious than it really should be, you know? Like, you're making content for the masses, you know, to better yourself, to make people that watch you smile, to make people that watch you just enjoy themselves. But even then, it seems like to every yin there's a yang. For every positive comment, you'll get a negative comment. And I believe Gary Vaynerchuk says whenever you get like a negative comment or someone speaking negatively, don't get mad at them. Kind of like feel sorry for them. For the fact that they're going through a situation, and for that situation that they're going through, for them to come back and yell upon you and put a negative time, put all that energy into just write to the negative comment from you, almost comedic, you know? By the way, depending on when you're watching this, happy Groundhog Day. I think I had another video of my version of Groundhog Day. And that happened like about 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, when I saw a whole bunch of geese just flying over me, a gaggle of geese. And whenever I see that, just going back to 2016, whenever I see that, I know summer's gonna come within the next, not some, spring's gonna come, like milder weather's gonna come within the next 3 weeks. I know right now in Toronto, Ontario, we've been through like just a deep freeze. There's one day when it was nice out, like a nice balmy 0 degrees. But now it's freezing right now. So anyways, people out there, just make sure that you love yourself before going up in a relationship. And don't take life too seriously, you know? Remember, we're all on this realm together, from the Starseeds them. And for people interested in Starseeds, Or for people that don't know what a starseed is, look it up. You may be one of them. We all know we're on here for a purpose. And all them purpose that is positivity, whatever conclusion you come to. You know what I'm saying? So, just enjoy life. Like me, how me I enjoy getting my exercise on, as the kiddies them say. Just enjoying my life to the fullest, you know? Planning to just go out on adventures. Me myself, I don't do cold weather. As soon as the weather mild up, I go enjoy nature. And just know that even if it's cold outside, for people that love the cold, even me that I don't like the cold, I still go outside anyway to get a little bit of fresh air. I now go consume myself inside. And Minot said that if it's a good balmy 0 to maybe -5 with the windshield factor, the air is actually fresh. So you can just go up, kind of walk and just take a deep breath, breathe in all that nice oxygen to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, everybody watching from the north, south, east, and west, everybody, I love you for everybody watching right now. I hope you're enjoying yourself, maybe listening to some music, getting your dance on. And everybody out there, say bless, and more bless.